guys, welcome to Ice It Up, and today I'm going to be making Aunt Kay's coffee cake. And here's Aunt Kay.
Hi Gracie, so glad to be here today to make one of my favorite recipes.
Yeah, you ready to get started?
We sure are ready.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so this is a very easy and delicious crumb cake recipe. You just need a buttered cake mix recipe and you have to follow it according to the directions. In this case, 3 eggs, 7 tablespoons of softened butter, and 3/4 of a cup of water. But the best part is the topping. Gracie, why don't you tell us what the topping has?
So you will need 4 cups of flour, 1 1/3 cups of sugar, 4 sticks of butter slightly softened, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 4 teaspoons of cinnamon.
Very good. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is actually make the cake mix, because this has to bake for 15 minutes before we put on the topping. All right, let's do the first step, Grace. We're going to make the cake mix, okay?
So first you're going to pour this into a bowl.
Going to add the butter once you get the cake mix out. Okay, we'll add 3/4 of a cup of water. And then Grace, why don't you crack 3 eggs? And this is the basis of your coffee cake. Mix that together, Grace. We'll be good. We're going to use a pan that has a lip around it, and we're going to spray it with Pam or butter it, grease, whatever, so it doesn't stick. And then Gracie's going to pour the cake mix into the pan and evenly spread it. Let me help you. There we go. And we only bake it for 13 to 15 minutes to start. And while that's cooking in a 350-degree oven, we will then prepare the delicious crumb topping that makes the coffee cake. So you see, we're spreading it evenly. Okay. And it is ready to be put in the oven. Okay. Right.
And now we put it in the oven.
While that's baking, we're now going to make the topping. One thing we start with is 4 sticks of butter. Not very good for the diet, but it's delicious. One thing I do is I always cut up my butter into little pieces, so when you go to mix it, it's a lot easier. And you'll also notice that we don't have a lot around. A good baker cleans up as they go along. All right, Grace, you want to add the 4 cups of flour, because we have doubled this recipe because we like a lot of crumb topping. Add the sugar, the cinnamon.
Very healthy.
And the vanilla. Healthy until you put the pound of butter in. Okay? All right, I'm gonna start beating it. Right, I'm gonna start it. Now, one thing you want to do when you're baking your topping, you don't want it to make it look like it's something to spread. It's supposed to be a crumb. So you have to just get it at the right point. And it'll take a little bit to get it to that. That's why you don't use softened butter. Just a little bit softened. So Grace, tell me what's been happening with you while we're sitting here cooking.
I don't know.
How's school going?
Good.
Good. And the good thing about this crumb cake, you can freeze it and it tastes as good as when you take it out of the freezer as when you made it that day.
So this is how it looks so far.
So far, it's not quite, it's getting there, it's almost there. So now the crumb cake topping is ready. The secret is to make sure it doesn't get to be totally like this. Otherwise, you can't put it on there, it'll be spread. You want it to crumble it on. Okay? So as soon as it comes out of the oven, we'll be putting the topping on and then baking it for another 15 minutes. Okay, now Grace, the cake is out of the oven, and now we're going to take the delicious topping and just spread it around. So we're just going to kind of spread it on the cake. Try to get all the corners of the cake. And then you might have to break a few pieces up so it spreads, crumble it. Make sure everything's covered. And then we're going to put it back in the oven for another 15 minutes. And then when it comes out, it'll be all done. And when it cools down, we'll put confectionery sugar on it. And that'll be Aunt Kay's awesome coffee.
So this is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Now we're going to add sugar.
Powdered sugar. And it depends on how much you like. A lot of times I put too much sugar and my boys cough a lot, but it tastes delicious. And voila, there is Aunt Kay's awesome crumb cake.
Thank you, Aunt Kay.
You're welcome, Gracie. Coffee cake.
And now for the best part.
A little crumbly because it's so good. What do you think?
Very good.
Okay, good job, Grace.
Thanks for watching.